when you don't really believe you achieved something, you just do it because you know your survival depends on it.
No, but you're taking it's a freaking big risk, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Both of us had family, we just had a son.
Yeah.
And we were from this training company, made it big there. And both of us have big experience. You're a one-time guy. Automatically, whatever comes into your head, you just blurt it out. You have written contents for Singapore, one of the top sales training company in Malaysia. I believe you're still writing for them every single month. Okay, every single day. What, 8 posts a week or 8 posts a day, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 5 to 8.
5. Oh shit. But how does that work? LinkedIn? I mean, 8 posts a day, wouldn't that be spamming?
Yeah, it is actually. Primarily, it's LinkedIn. Okay, but at the same time, you can actually link it up to other channels like Twitter and then Facebook, and then basically just Twitter and Facebook. However, if you want to include pictures in, we can't just link that to Instagram because Instagram is just pure pictures. So LinkedIn is more of a professional vibe. So every single time we post something on LinkedIn, it needs to be as business oriented as possible. It's not like Twitter where you just type in 240 characters.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
and with all the hashtags and all.
Yeah, so many hashtags. And Facebook is just more personalized news. Although the hashtag thing still works.
Yeah, correct. I mean, because I never got the fact to understand this part. How people, when I put a hashtag on Instagram, alright, I put hashtag motivation, and believe it or not, billions of people around the world literally search on motivation every single day. They don't actually search on people, they actually search based on the hashtag top results. That's why you do hashtag motivation, and you'll have 150 over views on the stories and all because you actually put hashtag motivation.
Okay, there's actually 2 factors to that. Okay, number one, it's not just the hashtag. It's actually the page you're following, right? So let's say I give an example. Let's say on LinkedIn, right? The ones who follow the hashtag motivation are normally those who are low-level execs or managers. Okay, they're the ones who consistently follow that hashtag. Another one is that people follow people. Okay, so there are those who are followers, and there are those who have followers. The ones who have followers, they post inspirational and motivational quotes without actually hashtagging motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still high reach of views. And then there are those who are the followers. Okay, if they don't know who to follow, then they would just follow the hashtag.
I mean, a lot of people also make mistakes thinking that, if you put the same hashtag over and over again. I think we did that mistake in our JFK account, our JFK marketing on Instagram account. What we did is that we actually generated more than 50 over posts, right? And the problem is, I copy and paste the same hashtag for every single one of those posts. The numbers from 5 to 77, I thought I was doing it right, but the truth is, when you look upon it the next day or so, the same people just unfollow because they know we are spamming their wall because it's the same thing over and over again. So never do that, right? Always be creative, always be constructive, especially with the hashtag.
Exactly.
So that it's a mistake well learned,
Yeah. A lot of people have this mistake whereby they fixate on certain hashtags and just stick with it. Okay.
Correct.
So say our first mistake was repeated hashtags. Okay. Our second mistake, hopefully it won't be our mistake, but I have seen other companies do this mistake most often, whereby they stick to the story is different, but they stick to the same hashtag.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so let's say motivation, inspiration, or strategy, sales, marketing, all that stuff. So when you stick to that hashtag alone, okay, then your story becomes limited to your audience. Okay, so like the audience, what they're gonna see is it's not down here. Okay, they'll just see here, this tiny little arrow here. This is the audience, this is your hashtag, alright, and this is you. So they will never see you, they will see this tiny little line.
It's more of a narrow vision compared to the abstract perspective. Like
Yes.
So you don't really reach out to the right audience that you want because you're constantly using the same narrow-minded hashtag over and over again. I mean,
That's correct.
I mean, a lot of people have this wrong idea that social media is all about I post something on Facebook, on Instagram, hashtag, and that's it. They don't understand there's this thing known as client engagement. Okay?
Yes.
And from client engagement, how do I actually proceed further? Okay. One of my best work of art is email blasts. Okay, it's all about content.
Yep.
Okay, now in a training company, right, you will actually see a lot of HR managers, HR directors, training coordinators, alright, they will be receiving hundreds of emails from various vendors, especially in Malaysia, Singapore, and anywhere in Asia, or anywhere around the world. And I was thinking to myself, hey, this conventional, traditional method is not going to work out at all. Alright? So that's where I created this thing, is that I know HR is going to open up already, so I created this thing called the resume. I know, right?
I remember that.
So it's all about, I wanted to sell the training program. Okay, I really wanted people to open up the email, but nobody's going to open up the moment they see, hey, this training provider for sales training and all that. It wasn't there. I'm sending out to more than 37,000 people, and usually the number of people that actually opens up the email is like 1-2%. I mean, it's still like 370 people, but nobody takes action. Okay, it's like 0.001% only take action. Yeah, that one also just normal inquiries, just to check out who the hell we are.
Yep.
So I thought, hey, let's flip it out the notch, let's upgrade it in a way that what if I actually send a job application, but a company basis. So I created a training company, and what is the job requirement, the job description, and why do you want us? The moment they saw the job description and the requirement, they thought, maybe it's something I actually posted up on, a job street or something like that. But the truth is, it's actually it's not a scam. It's a way to actually get your attention. And guess what? Out of 37,000, for the first time, I got 23% people open. And the beauty of that, hear me out, it's not just 23%, alright? 10% became an inquiry. Now the 10%, that is 370 people, that year we managed to get
10% is 3,700 people.
No, 10% of the people open.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's 25%, 10% of that. That's what I meant. And close to around 15 of them actually bought a product which is close to 15 to 18,000 ringgit. We did a lot of sales within that 3 months. And it was during holiday seasons, people was going on holiday and all that. They admired the fact that it wasn't calling them or anything, but they liked it's something new. And they would have, you can just imagine, you will open up an email like that, you'll be like, hey, check this out, this guy actually did something different. I mean, I really thought it was a resume, but it's actually the training vendor basically trying to actually get our attention. And because of that technique that I did, I actually got endorsed worldwide by this sales trainer, Michael Vespas, right? He's one of the top sales trainer in US or something. Okay. And he actually sent me the email, great template, fantastic way of reaching out. I'm going to use this. So where I'm actually getting by is that when it comes to content also, it's not about reaching out to people or client engagement on the most basic level. You must think from the customer's perspective. What keeps me interested? It's not just a demographic, whether I am that market. If I'm in the entertainment business, for example, like concerts and all that we do and all that, it's more on education. I've not heard of certain individual coming down and all. It's the event marketer's job to do more PR, more educational based program like the Harit Iskandar one we did for Jim Jeffrey.
You mean the reactionary to the gun launch joke, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So we did Harit Iskandar reacting to Jim Jeffrey, and it just started boosting. They had 94 people, and it went up to 657 people. Just how long? How long it took us? 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy.
Out of what's that like? Out of 6 months, right?
Yeah,
the original timeline.
The original timeline was 6 months. Yeah, so I mean, any event that you do, you need 6 months for marketing, for awareness, all that. But we managed to get the number up 1 month, or 3 weeks before the event. Less than a month actually before the event. How crazy was that? And
that was an impossible timeline.
That was impossible. And already we started this thing, JFK marketing.
Yeah, that was like what our basically it's our pilot project. Right?
Yeah, correct.
It is basically the attempt of bringing in a complete and unknown stranger into basically unknown territory.
Yeah, true.
So it's like if we could do that for Jim, just imagine what we could do with other A-listers.
I mean, it's crazy. We actually had this developer client who came up to us because we understood the industry so well on how he as a real estate agent work and how we.
Well, when you say developer, as in like houses or commercial buildings or which one?
Everything. Of course, in real estate there are various aspects. There's a real estate investment for rich guys who actually invest in stuff. There is for normal agents, for normal projects, for comfort living and sub-sales, you have that. So I meant it in overall. So the idea here is to generate inbounds or inquiries for them to actually go and set up appointment. So that's our job already. We generate that lead. I believe one of the our client, one of the real estate agency hired us purely to develop leads for the entire agency itself. I mean that itself is actually quite a good deal. That's why I like to actually differentiate us between other social media marketing out there. Is that we specialize in industry, and I believe we are good in that because of our previous backgrounds where we were in the top sales training company in Malaysia.
At one time, I will disagree slightly on the social media part because we're not social media marketing. It is a tool we use.
Yes, correct.
It is a tool we use, but it is not our main strength. Okay. Jim Jeffries, although we did use social media, okay, but that was not. It was not the core source.
It's basically the strategy.
Yes.
Yeah. So in other words, we are like business developers.
Yeah, and especially let's say for B2B, business to business, right? Okay, businesses, they don't actually depend very much on social media. They have their own ways, okay? Like if a business were to sell to consumers, yeah, they use social media a lot. But between business to another business, basically they're still a little bit tied to traditional methods whereby you have to do cold calling and emailing and all that stuff. So it's as you mentioned, back when we were in the training company, okay, we had to reach out to companies, right? But basically, since digital marketing is somewhat relatively new, okay, so the only way for us to reach two companies digitally would be via LinkedIn. Okay, so but then we could really see that LinkedIn is just one branch of a tree.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
That's what you meant. It's a tool.
Yes,
it's basically a tool.
So like after a while, once we figured out that LinkedIn was a branch, whereas we know how to hack down like the whole tree just by itself. That's when we really got big enough.
Right.
Mainly from what did you mention? Email blasting. Yeah, but again, email blasting, although it is an EDM, okay, but if you word it properly, and you follow up closely for those who send, then you're it's basically raining gold after that.
One of the main reasons why we even chose to actually go into this field is the passion. Clear cut. We are basically having a good time doing these kind of things because it's a hobby and a job. Right? I mean, literally, aren't you enjoying it? Especially our new client, okay, that sells virgin coconut oil, but pill, gel. And how we actually got the deal is purely on education. The next 6 months is purely on educating the masses, infograph, videos, commercials, purely, and coming up with a strategy on how to create these kind of videos. And strategy on how to actually reach out to people that you want. Because it's not just a normal pill. We are supposed to brand that pill in the most premium way possible. It has to be exclusive. Okay? That's how we're going to actually sell these kind of things. It takes 3 to 4 months, I believe, to actually manufacture this particular pill and all that. So, it's going to be a premium scale.
But for organic pills, right? Other organic pills out there do already exist,
right.
And they are also premium sided. So how are we going to do that, particularly for this virgin coconut oil? Okay, what the hell is virgin coconut oil anyway?
Virgin coconut oil is...
Now, because be careful, because when you say coconut, right? What I'm thinking is that that brown clapper thing you smash it out of inside the white stuff.
It has its...
I didn't know that stuff brings up oil.
There are those that actually create oil. It's not the brown color thing actually. It's the
green one.
Yeah, correct. It's the green one. Yeah, but the way they do it, the way they filter it, it's what they are trying to actually establish with the virgin coconut oil is like, how do you take out saffron? Why do you think saffron is damn expensive?
Actually, I have no idea how they take out saffron.
Alright, so saffron is from its flower, is from the, what do you call it, the small powdery, the pollen, how it actually releases pollen, that thing, the stem, right? Right, the stem. So, to take that out, to extract that and all that, it's a long based process. So they are actually applying the same technique on this particular gel-like substance.
Like wasabi?
Yes, wasabi is actually a very good example. So
okay.
This is on coconut base, and it's not that. It's like coconut oil by itself, traditionally speaking, and it's been used centuries, has its health benefit. Okay, so just imagine you are extracting the healthiest part ever possible, its oil, and converting it into a pill. Take that away, you increase a lot of, you basically reactivate a lot of clean, a proper chemical substance within your body that actually is very healthy. Our job is to actually research on that, and then we're going to educate this to people and on masses. That's where we come in.
So, okay, let's say after we do all that, right? Then after that, we will come face to face with one of those customer problems. They're going to ask, why a pill? Why not an oil? Let's say like use the oil to cook or to massage your body with.
Alright, then we gotta educate again. It's like a press release all over again. We have to educate them in a way on why is it a gel-like substance and not a liquid-like substance. Why must it be a pill and not a liquid? Because, well, are you going to buy, with liquid, it's just, one small drop. This is concentrated. We got to explain the process. We literally have to explain the process. That's why this kind of technicality and all that comes up with a lot of strategy, which we'll be doing over the series and all that, which will actually break down step by step on how are we actually going to reach out to people, we're going to educate everyone on how to actually use marketing tools. At the same time, how we're going to reach out to people to educate them about our clients' products over the series and all that stuff.
Okay, of course. Is the thing running? No, in case the storage runs out, the battery dies. Or goes
Keep going. My phone is awesome. It's a Huawei P Mate 10. So, okay, just need to check.
Just in case.
Alright.
The screen is black.
No. It's still running. Yeah, it's still running. It's good.
Alright,
It's good. It's good. Don't worry. I've done this for like 45 minutes over and all before. So yeah, pretty much our client and what I'm actually proud of right now, right, is we came last year December, November, and already we got 3 clients.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Until they sign, I wouldn't call it a client. I don't want to be too optimistic on the thing.
Okay.
So,
But my inquiries are good. We're getting like at least 1,000 every week.
yeah, I mean, we are a social media marketing company. So, like, if we don't generate like 11 inbounds a week, how are we going to actually serve our clients?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so, it's good, it's good. We have this kind of coffee-based company, water filters, entertainment is our clients. Within coconut oil. Mostly training companies. I think it's due to our backgrounds and all that. So all these training companies want to come up to us and all that because we were in top sales training company.
I don't think it's not. I think it's not just the training companies because back when we were in that training company, okay, we approached other companies because we knew what their selling problem was, right? So when we knew their selling product, eventually we will have to do research on the industry itself. All right. So it's not like okay, this is a retail company, so that means that they sell in shop lots stuff, right? And this is a telecommunication company, so how do they sell? And this is a manufacturing company, how do they sell? And then it comes to a point where we just achieved this revelation.
Yeah, I remember the research it took us. It took us nearly 2 years to learn 20 different types of industries. We had to call up the customer service, call up the salespeople, learn the process, learn the operation, learn the head, how marketing they run, until to a point where we actually created these modules and all the stuff. So I'm actually quite grateful in the previous training company because of that. Because my boss, one thing good about him is that he actually educated all 20 industries on how the sales process goes. So just imagine we have a couple of programs that is catered to industry base. So that's what I actually took. There's 20 industries for them in the sales training environment, and I took the same 20 industry and convert it into social media marketing. So while he handles how the salespeople are actually going to sell the product, we handle on how the salespeople are going to get leads for the product.
So it's like we no longer became sales specialists, we became industry specialists.
Industry specialists, yes.
No wonder everybody likes us.
I mean, you just think, whenever we go to a client, and this is quite cool, whenever we actually go out to a client, we know how they operate, we know how they work. Of course, not in terms of the logistics and operation part, but in terms of the sales and marketing, we know how to sell the products.
Yes.
And a lot of social media marketing companies, they go in and they basically try to sell, hey, we will actually make the brand out there, we will actually do a lot of conversion. But dude, you don't know how they work, you don't know who their real target audience are. How are you going to sell if you don't know the basic knowledge of what the company does?
Yeah, a lot of those marketing firms, right? Basically, what they sell is just branding, maybe push out to a couple thousand, of their own unique followers, okay? And then, basically that's just it, marketing, push out, marketing, push out. Yeah, so it's like, in a way, it is still sticking to via traditional methods, whereby you take a giant billboard, stick it up on the highway, right? And then anybody who crosses that billboard, you say, "Oh, look at that! It's a new product coming out." Or it's that company. It's coming out with something new again.
But who wouldn't take action? That's the thing. I guarantee you, 50% of us don't really take action when we see a billboard.
It's absolutely true. It's like
that is why
it's like you say judging a book by its cover, right? I mean, like, people will see the cover. If the cover is fascinating, they'll read it simply because the cover is fascinating. But let's say if you were to take there's this one company, there's this one bookstore in Australia, right? Whereby they take all their books, they cover it up in brown paper, okay? And then on top of that would be just like a little white sticker, and then just a brief statement of what it is. It's called, oh, it's a fantasy story that's set in the 1800s, or the other one is, oh, it's a love story based on two girls and a guy, or stuff like that. So when you do these little marketing tricks, okay, or even it doesn't have to be digital, but it can pass through word of mouth. That word of mouth spreads onto social media. Social media, you use the hashtags like Starbucks.
Starbucks, correct.
Right? So Starbucks is really it's quite unique. Whereby when you tell them your name, right? And they write your name on that coffee cup, and then they purposely spell it wrong. They purposely spell it wrong. And the first time they got to me, I swear I was pissed off, and I was like, "Excuse me, this is not how you spell my name." I mean.
You thought that was wrong? A lot of people spell my name with the water heater, Joven. Joven. I'm like, no, since I was a kid, Joven. I don't understand that, seriously.
Imagine this, since my name is Farhan, right? It's spelled Farhan. When I first bought at Starbucks, they put an additional A in my name, so it sounds like Farhan now. So okay, I'm a girl now. And then I'm like, I'm sorry, you spelled my name wrong. And then they said, oh, okay, I'm sorry, let me just correct that. How do you spell your name? Just remove the A then. Okay, they remove the A. But the moment I got the amended cup back, immediately I felt this urge to take a picture and just tell all my friends, hey guys, Starbucks spelled my name wrong. And hello? Stephanie?
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I don't need insurance. Yes.
Insurance.